everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Leslie and today I'm sharing another layout with you for the Paper Issues blog, and you can find me over on their blog talking about this layout and my process in how I created it. I'm also doubling up this layout with another challenge for the Paper Issues shop, and that is a challenge that we are coordinating and collaborating with Scrappy Like a Fox, or Tracy Fox, on Instagram, and you can follow her on Instagram at Scrappy Like a Fox. And this is a challenge, basically Scrappy Christmas in July. So you can follow the hashtag Scrappy Christmas in July, and you'll get loads and loads of inspiration and ideas on how to scrap your Christmas photos. And yes, this is a fun time of the year to try and break out from all the summer layouts and all the holiday layouts and to get into that scrappy stash that you still haven't scrapped from last year. So this is a wonderful way to just get into those photos. So this is a photo of my Christmas tree from 2016 that I'm going to be scrapping. And I'm using the Crate Paper Flourish collection. And this is just another a testament to tell you that you don't need a Christmas collection to scrap Christmas photos. You just need to be creative. So I've taken my my Heidi Swap Color Shine there, and I've placed a lot of it, added a lot of it to the paper, and I've emptied one of my pens so that I just have the chamber of the pen, and I'm just blowing through the pen and letting the pen chamber act like a straw. So I'm blowing air through the chamber onto the paper to just let those splatters run. And I wasn't sure what the look was that I was going for. I knew I just wanted a lot of gold on this page because I wanted to use those dimensional bendable fabric leaves that come in the collection, and they are heavy gold. So I needed something behind them on this layout. So I saw somebody else doing this on another on Instagram. She's not a scrapbooker. I think she does faith journaling, and I saw her doing this on one of her pages that she was journaling about, and I love this idea, and I thought to myself, I have to use this behind my tree. So you'll see I'm just going to be coming in, adding some more of the Heidi Swap Color Shine, and I did mess on the top right hand side of my layout, but in the end I make a little cluster at the top there to balance off the big photo cluster I have on the left hand side of my photo. So it was quite serendipitous how that splotch ended up being quite a good compositional addition to my layout. So the splatters and the little running droplets of the color shine wasn't enough, so I sprayed color shine directly onto my layout, and I love the way this color shine just sprinkles itself all over the page. I love the way that the sprinkles are so sort of very lightly sprinkled, and it's not this big splash or splosh of color that is added to your page. I did use some of the 6x8 paper pad to do some of the backing and to layer some matting behind my photo, and that is one of the ephemera pieces, that card that says "with love," and I really liked the fact that it had that rose on it. So I took out the rose from the 6x12 sticker sheet, and I just added that, and that the little reef at the bottom looked very Christmassy to me, and I really like that. So I'm just going to be adding that at the bottom below my photo, sorry. And at this stage, I am thinking that the green is really popping, and I really like that green. And the green and the gold and that wood grain really added a Christmas vibe for me. So I did cut those flowers now that I placed on the left-hand side of the screen. I did cut those out from one of the 12x12 pattern papers in the collection, but I don't end up using any of them. I use these sprigs, however, that's also from a pattern paper that I'm going to just be fussy cutting out. And I like the green that it adds to the layout, and it adds a lot of detail and texture as well, because I'm going to be placing those little leaf sprigs just around my photo, just to frame my photo a little bit. And that really helps to bring in that the Christmassy vibe. So yes. So yeah, as I said, the photo is of my Christmas tree in 2016, and I have scrapped this before, and I think if you saw the mini album I created for 2016, my Christmas album for 2016, I'll have a link below in the description box to that video. If you had a look at that, you'll see that I did scrap this before, but I really wanted to just scrap it again. And you know what, there's no rules. You can scrap a photo as many times as you want to scrap it. And if you have more than one idea for a layout, but it has the same photo, there's no scrapbook police that tells you that you can't scrapbook the same photo 2 or 3 or 4 times. And I've done that a couple of times. In fact, the other day I just scrapbooked another a photo of my daughter that I posted the other day here on my YouTube channel, and I did scrap a photo of her in March, I think. So yeah, there's no rule to say that you can't scrap a photo twice. So you'll see I'm just putting those adding those leaves behind, tucking them in nicely to frame my whole little photo cluster. I'm going to be popping this whole cluster up on some foam squares, and I am going insane with the foam squares. I don't have adhesive backed craft foam. We do get them here in Dubai, but it is ridiculously expensive. You wouldn't believe how much they ask for one sheet of adhesive back craft foam. So I'm just going to be using those for now. So unless there's a shop that comes up with a cheaper option, but anyway, I really wanted to use that peacock. I really like the way the green popped and the teal in that in the tail feathers, but I couldn't make it work quite as well as I wished. It did work, but it didn't quite work that well. So there I'm tucking in those leaves I was talking about at the beginning of the layout. And yes, I am using Elmer's glue. And no, I did not know at that stage that it is not photo safe. I know that it is photo safe now, and I will not use it again, but at least I didn't use it to stick down my photo to the paper, right? I just used it to stick down those big dimensional leaves, because I didn't think I was going to get enough glue out of my fine line bottle to stick those down properly. I wanted to use that those puffy stickers, that word memory, on the layout somewhere, and as you can see I'm placing that now over my photo and sort of over the cluster, but the word gets lost when I place it on top of that black and white rose, sketchy rose. So I am going to take it off and place it on the bottom left hand side of the layout, and that sort of will create a diagonal element to the layout from the top right hand corner little cluster down to the center, more to the left cluster, and then down to the bottom title that I'm going to be putting on the bottom left hand side of the corner. And you'll see I am playing around here. I tried to put it on the wood grain on that side, but the word just kept on getting lost. I think it is because they are so flimsy, and the font is very thin and skinny. So I think that's why this specific font of the puffy stickers had to be on a white background so that it pops, because you couldn't see it on the wood grain. So I'm going to be using those little alphas. It's also on the 12 by 6 by 12 sticker sheet, just to spell out the word Christmas on top of the word memory. So my title will be Christmas Memory, and at the top right hand I'm just going to be doing 2016. And that is my layout. And please carry on scrapping your scrappy photos from Christmas. Bye bye.